Assassin's Reading Bill here. Yeah, I'm here to continue this game, Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm up for it. I finally, and it was about time, finally realized I could change the volume in my speakers or my headphones. the old streaming program I used, if I change the volume, it would change the volume in the stream too. So I was like, I did not realize it wasn't the same with this new one. So I was always trying to like balance all the things, like my computer's volume, my headphones volume, the program's volume, the game's volume, and everything. And it was so complicated, and I just realized none of this really matters. I mean, the programs and games volumes matter, but like I really mostly just need to adjust the streaming thing. I'm kind of dumb, okay? Don't be mad at me. My ears were hurting so much because I was like, I don't want to play with the volume. We finally hear it correctly. I don't want to play with this, but it's so loud in my headphones. Oh no. So now, it feels so much better. I just like put my headphones at like 2%, and I'm so happy now. It's not destroying my ears anymore. So let's load the game. Yes, that was where I was, right? So these things are normal. Was there a choice to make here? I don't remember. Yeah. So I'm still wondering if things are going to happen to whoever I get the closest to. So that's why I'm testing. Okay. Landscape. Ambient. Despise. Whoa. That's Sayori, I think. Ocean. I feel like it's a very strange thing to put in a poem. Heaven sent. I'm sure this is one of her words. After image. Wrath. Extraordinary. Okay. It's okay to have some Sayori in there. I have always a bit of everyone when I write normally. That's what happened when I got Sayori. I was just writing with what I felt like was good words. Uncanny, agonizing, fester, unrestrained, infallible, disarray, incongruent, next to one another. How is this pronounced? I know how to pronounce it in French. Incapable, but that's my forever issue. I don't know how to pronounce things. Secretive. Essence. That should work for Yuri. Alright. Yes. Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh, yeah, and the cookie scene, right? I remember that. What would this game be without the cookie scene? I'm not saying that in a way like sarcastic or anything. I really think it's a neat scene. It's cute. It's fun. Okay. I have good memories. They'll be all ruined soon when I'll go further in the game. I just feel it. Retribution. She says so much things and she's like, I was so absorbed into my book. That no, that's not an excuse. These drawings are so pretty. I wish I could have so much talent like this. Ah! Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yes, that was yesterday. I posted the comic like on one of my pages, and like I spent so long drawing it because I was retrying to make good drawings, and I was so scared it would not be good enough. I was scared to post it. I was just like, maybe I can just fix it. Maybe I can't. What should I fix? I felt like so many things had to be touched, and I was like, I can't do this. So in the end, I just posted it anyway. I mean, after finishing it, like it wasn't finished when I was like in my big bleh moment. You know bleh moments? I had drawn my friends in the comic. That was why I felt like it was way scarier than usual. Because, like, if you try to draw fictional characters, doesn't matter if it's not perfect, but if you're drawing someone, they'll be insulted if the drawing is not good, you know? So I was very nervous about it, but I think most people didn't even recognize themselves. One of my friends did. She shared the comic today, and she wrote like, "Oh, I love you, Bill," with a bunch of hearts, sparkly hearts, and the crying emoji. It was like, "Oh, I love that someone liked it. Like, at least one person liking something that I did, that makes me super happy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I'll be right back. I will open the stream to see if everything is fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure the volume is okay, because I checked it, but I want to know if there's someone in the chat, because I accidentally ignored someone at some point. So I keep this open here in the background and I check sometimes. Alright, now I can continue. Like nothing is happening, I'm just rambling while I'm clicking story away. But soon I will get a new scene. Alright. Okay. Oh, there we are. It's time. My Henry voice. Okay. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Methodical? It's a very specific word to use. Like, I don't know. I'm just like in analyze mode when I'm playing this. Sorry.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are the two of two?
Where are you two up to? Was like, that sentence makes no sense. What am I saying? I had to read it 3 times. Sorry.
Where are you two love to?
Eh? We're just. Yuri was going to make some tea, so. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
I was just a bit curious. Why do you get involved in this? Like, can't your club members do things together without you being all like, how dare you being together? She really does not want us to be together too. She's like, that's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's...
Monica, please, mind your own business for once.
Oh, Yuri.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping Henry in club activities? I got confused with this sentence too. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Henry in club activities?
My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Henry.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Oof, she really spoke her mind there. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri,
I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so... irritated. What's wrong with me?
no, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Henry... How come even when I say or do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Wow! Is Yuri bringing out the best out of Henry? I mean, he's kind of treating her better than Sayori. Maybe they belong better together in a way. I don't know. Like he's nicer, he's softer. Anyway, these were nice things to say, I think. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Henry, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway,
Yeah. Shall we go?
yeah, and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Henry, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Whoa, that seems so hot. I'm used to Celsius degrees, so I have no clue what this is. Yes, I am googling it. Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Hello.
Let's go to.
Oh, so it's not that bad.
It's kind of a little less than like to make something boil usually. But I'm sure kettles work anyway. I don't know how they work. Does that matter? Like the warmth is still like all inside, so it's kind of like when you put the top thing on the thing that heats the water to cook. You can hear right away that I cook a lot. No, I don't. I like making desserts, like pastries and things like that. But cooking itself, nah, I'm not good with that. But I could learn, I guess. Just not really to it. I don't really like food, so. Anyway, she's going to make the water get hot to make tea. I went on a long tangent just to talk about that.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you? Yeah. How else do you want her to do this? Do you want her to just... I've been thinking about like something I've read in a book. The little girl decided to make tea because she received for her birthday a tea set, but she was just a little kid, like maybe 6 years old or something like that. So her mom was like, "No, you're not making real tea." But she really wanted to invite her friends for tea, so she just she picked like grass or something like that to replace the tea. She used the water from the duck bowls. She used like chalk to make the sugar cubes. Everything was disgusting, and she served it to her friends. Oh no! Ugh. So I was like, how do you want her to do her tea? Like, do basically this? Prepare something awful?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
So she's in a good mood.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was listening in show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Henry. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Henry, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. I know why that is. My friend had the same problem. Like, all throughout high school, she always suffered back pain. And I'm pretty sure it's for the same reason as Yuri.
It's most likely because of my
Your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. Hey, she was hungry earlier. You didn't share? You could have pretended you had one. Well, I guess not, right? I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs. Whoa! And fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Another scene.
Yuri opens the book with both her hands.
Oh, I like the particle effects.
Like, it feels more real. Like the dust is glowing in the sunlight coming from the window.
It looks so great.
Of course, the drawing itself is also great. I was just like, whoa, it's animated.
Alright. Yuri opens the book with both hands.
She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Henry...
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah... That's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything.
I see... The situation has gotten pretty tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Breathe, breath. I don't know. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Oh my god! At times it feels like Monica does not want us to have special moments with others. Whenever it gets intimate or something, she's like, "Hey, stop it!" And she just pushes everything away from the screen. Like, I'm here. Whoa! bounce back.
It's time to share poems! Henry, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? It's a good question. We'll do like last time.
Okay, sorry I was talking to my mom. Hey, hi!
I love this.
Good. We'll take all the help we can get. Hehehe. Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh,
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Henry, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Does she has close friends? Well, I hope so, but she looks like the kind of person who's kind of misunderstood, if I can say. Harry doesn't respond to that. In itself, that's kind of a response. I wonder why. He can be so dense at times. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Should I read it again? It's the same I've read before. But Professor X wasn't there at that time, so would you like me to read it again for you?
Well, I think that would be fine if I don't read it again. So, yeah, we had this before.
What is she talking about already? Oh, right, I remember. Sorry, my voice is kind of rough today. I cried. Not because something terrible happened, just because I do cry sometimes. That releases pressure and makes me feel better after. But then I get all messed up. But I'm not sad anymore, it's fine, but my voice is kind of bad. So I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. Wait, was this different?
people like you, Henry.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I've never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Yay! So I will go with my friend and then I'll go see Natsuki and tell her, hey, you have a similar theme as Yuri. Oh, I like this one, Henry. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
She's so cute! Oh my god! Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Ugh, I hope not. But this is kind of worrying.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, now you can. I mean, in the future. I mean, in the part I've played before.
Well, oh. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Henry. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh, this one makes so much more sense too. I want to hug you until the end of time, Sayori.
Okay. makes me think, what did Monica tell her? Like, here she mentions Monica taught her a whole lot. She helped her be more in touch with her emotions. And when she was very upset the other day, in the future, but in the past, in my other streams, but in the future in this game, she was like, I should do what Monica said, or Monica was right, or something like that. It sounded like Monica told her something awful. It was weird. Like, what did Monica do? What were they talking about when they were in the back of the classroom? She's just like trying to cause issues? Like, is she doing messed up stuff? Is Monica the true villain? I'm kind of going very, very far with that. Just because I'm super suspicious of everything in this game. I should not be. Huh. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't think this is all. Wait, did you say? Okay, but I still don't like this at all. That makes more sense. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean. Looks like I'm in trouble. I mean, yeah, kinda. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I kind of don't want to see that happening, but I will. I am so done with you! Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem! If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me! Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Is he completely dumb? What is wrong with this guy? He truly does not understand what's happening? Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Boop. Monica. Hi again, Henry. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, But have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get a much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
Monica's terrible. She's the worst. It's just a hunch, but
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. It's the same one too, and it's just as weird as it was last time. Yeah.
Yes. Alright. So now I am skipping. Okay, I'll see if there is something new here, but I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't think. I just yeah, so far it's the same. So, alright, so I will go quick and read my next poem time, I guess. I don't remember. Yeah, there were 3 poems. I just kind of forgot because the third time I didn't get to spend time with Sayori for real. Okay, and now Monica is amazing as usual. And Yuri wants to impress me, I guess, so she goes second to show that she can do that too. She was really pumped up, she did great, and then she's embarrassed and she leaves. And then it's Sayori's turn. She's nervous, she laughs a lot, like I giggle at the beginning of my videos every time. And then it's time for Natsuki, our little cutie. And no, it's me first. Yes, I forgot. I had the time. It's like when we have to count how many people are there, and I'm part of the people, and they asked me to count. I always forgot to count myself. So at the end they're like, "Someone's missing? Who's missing?" They count again, and they're like, "No, nobody's missing." And it takes
takes me forever to realize I was the one that never counted. Every time. It's just like that. That's the moment I hurt Sayori's feelings. And now she's going to ask me if I could walk home with someone else. Yuri asked me who would I go with. And this time I was doing everything with Yuri, so I guess I will say that. Even though I would literally prefer to walk home with Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, why does the thought of that makes my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trades off, and I'm left feeling awkward. Left. That was super strange. Yeah, the more I think about it, and reading that version of the conversation, I feel more and more like what I said in the other stream the other day was right. And that's terrible. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. As if it could help in any way. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. This line is strange. Like, what does the festival have to do with anything? Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Frightening. Unstable. Uncanny. Incapable. Uncontrollable. Tenacious. Judgment. Essence. Vertigo. Fantasy. Okay, a little bit of Natsuki's great. I'll go again with incongruent. Tragedy. Plus Sayori. Okay. I don't know for this one. maybe I read it badly. Ambient, unrestrained, disoriented, horror. Passion? I don't know if I did it well, but she's late again. And the piano shut. And alright, now the amazing pun. Monica. I like it. I like puns, especially when they're terrible. Poor Sayori. No, I will have to. I don't like this timeline. I don't like things I do to my friend. I don't like it. You're not fine. Ah. So this scene remains the same. It happens even if I'm going after Yuri. Alright, I see. Yeah. Is she trying to mislead me right here with the things she says and like hints at? You know, she says things that would make me think that maybe she's in love with me or something. And then she wanted me to just be friends, and I ruined everything in my other choice, the other route. Sorry. Okay, so was it different this time? I'll check this. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Yeah, I got lost in such a short sentence.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything,
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was... How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot.
What's happening? seems to be over. My dog was like barking.
So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
What? Oh, yes. She's right.
Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
That's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Sorry, sometimes when I have trouble reading or speaking, I just kind of do that thing with my tongue. Hold on. I think we need to adjust my dog's insulin treatment because he has trouble recently. You don't have any business in that. I'm just saying. Out of a reflection I was having right now. Anyway, what I was saying. Sometimes I have trouble speaking and I just do that thing with my tongue, just like. Sorry, I try not to do that too much. It's like resetting my mouth and tongue to speak better after, you know? That's my ridiculous trick. Okay. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about your feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Henry, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
I guess she's right. I can't deny that. I agree with this. Though it feels strange to say this in such a game, cause I'm sure that means everything has a meaning in this game. Everything is hiding in plain sight. I'm just blind. Alright. okay, I'm sorry. I'll have to end the stream soon. My doggo needs me. I don't know if I just should end it here. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. So, well, I still played for a while. I had a fun time. I hope you did too. And thanks for passing by, Professor X. That made me happy, even if that was for a short moment. So, I'll keep playing this game later. I'll play the full thing, I promise.